Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thanks for tuning into Coin Conspiracy. Today we're talking about silver's true value. This is the real value of silver, the hidden truth that a lot of people overlook or try to sweep under the rug. Before we start this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you already haven't. This is my second channel. I have a main channel called Silver Slayer where I focus strictly on precious metals. If you're going to check that out, link will be in the description. But today, let's talk about silver's real value. This is something that I cannot talk enough about because this is such an important topic. Everyone needs to understand this. If you buy silver or not, whether it's Bitcoin, whatever it is, you need to understand how undervalued and how much potential is in silver. Not just gold, but silver. When I look at silver, I'm talking about the intrinsic metal content of this precious metal, the intrinsic value of silver. What is intrinsic value? So intrinsic value is something that has value within itself. So a dollar has a value of a dollar, but there's no actual dollar amount. There's nothing worth a dollar in a dollar bill. Silver actually has intrinsic value. So even with a 1 ounce silver coin, even though spot price is $15, there's still an ounce of silver inside of that coin, which makes it valuable regardless of spot price. Now, back when we had the gold and silver standard, our gold and silver was backed with actual value. So a walking liberty, a 50 cents, half dollar had 50 cents of actual silver in it, which meant we were trading our money for something that was actually worth money. But nowadays we don't have that. So hyperinflation is causing massive problems in our financial system. So silver is very useful in the world, in the everyday world, and especially the way that we're advancing in technology. If you look at how many beneficial uses silver has, it's the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity and electricity. It's used for solar panels, dental alloys, space equipment. It's used for technology, laptops, computers, cell phones. It can stretch, 1 ounce of silver can stretch, in a single wire, like 5,000 miles long. It's used in mirrors, so many different things. There's colloidal silver for the medical world. So not only just for the technological world or the industrial world, but the medical world as well. It's so beneficial, and no other metal performs the rate that silver does for as cheap as silver is. So we see a lot of gold getting remelted. A lot of gold is just used for, jewelry like, watches, rings, necklaces, stuff like that. So when people are done with their jewelry, they send it into a pawn shop and they melt it back down and it turns into another coin or commodity type thing. Silver, on the other hand, though, a lot of it is used in technology and stuff like I previously mentioned. So a lot of silver isn't getting remelted. It's not profitable enough to scrap all these computers and cell phones and stuff to remelt the silver. So a lot of silver is getting lost. So it's coming out the ground roughly 9 to 1 compared to gold. But, a lot of silver isn't being recovered at the rate gold is. So that ratio of 9 to 1 is actually much smaller. And you think about the gold to silver ratio around 92 to 1 at all-time highs. Silver is either extremely undervalued or gold is extremely overvalued or overpriced. And I think that silver is extremely undervalued. Historically, the ratios are around 40 to 1 for the gold to silver ratio, and that means it takes 40 ounces of silver to equal 1 ounce of gold. Right now, it's 92 to 1, which means it takes 92 ounces of silver to amount to 1 ounce of gold. So this ratio is extremely out of whack, and there definitely has to be a correction soon. Not saying gold's a bad investment, but silver is a much smarter investment and a lot safer. Right now, I would either be selling my gold or trading my gold for silver. You can use the gold to silver ratio to your advantage. But anyways, let's get back to the main topic of the video. So silver historically has been used as a point of value for thousands upon thousands of years. Always been used for trade. And our dollar has lost nearly 98% of its purchasing power due to hyperinflation. Nowadays, there's cashless nations. A lot of these countries now are just so their dollar, the purchasing power of their dollar is so weak that it amounts to like the buying power of a penny or a couple pennies. So they weigh their money in trash bags on scales at the grocery stores because it would take too long to count their dollar bills. That's how worthless their dollar is. No dollar has ever worked in a financial system to any government regulation. There has to be a new change. Not saying silver is the answer, but silver is a great way to preserve your wealth against inflation and put your money, your fiat currency, your dollar bills into something that holds its value. Gold and silver have always held their value over the years. So a perfect way to store your value while the dollar depreciates is to put it in silver as a time capsule. And then 10, 20 years down the line, you can either sell your silver or, do whatever you want with it. But it's a great way to preserve your wealth as the dollar is deflating. Another thing that I want to mention is that silver is a great tool to use whether or I guess depending on how good the economy is, how good or bad the economy is. We saw $50 silver in 2011. That's not very long ago. In 2011, silver was $50. A lot of people don't remember that, and a lot of people don't talk about it. It's like they try to sweep it under the rug, and they try not to talk about how beneficial it is, or how silver, how much potential is in it, or when it was $50. Not even a decade ago. People don't mention this stuff. It's almost like they just want you to think silver is just a bear market that has no money in it. And there's also ways to make money. I'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, so when silver was $50, what was going on? It was the 2000s, so there's Y2K, there's a September 11th. A lot of, our economy was in a massive scare. And usually that's when people turn to gold and silver because they don't trust banks, they don't trust governments, so they want to put their money into something that holds their value that you can also store yourself. And that's another beneficial thing about silver is that you can hold it in your own home. I like the saying, if you can't hold it, you don't own it. And that's a very true saying, especially with the banks or whether it's stocks or whatever it is, you are not in control of your money. You're at the mercy of that bank or that exchange or wherever. So if you hold physical gold and silver, you actually own it and you are in complete control of that. And that's very useful. That's very beneficial, especially if, emergency situations arise where, there's a power outage and you can't reach a bank or can't reach the ATM or that exchange shuts down, you're at the mercy of them. So that's very beneficial. Now, there is ways to make money with silver, even if silver spot price is still stuck around $15. There's semi-numismatic coins, there's numismatic coins, there's higher premium silver, there's graded coins, there's sets, series, so you don't just need to be buying the metal content of silver to make money hoping spot price goes up. A lot of these coins appreciate double, triple every year. Like pandas and kookaburras, you can buy a 2019 panda and in 5 years that coin would triple, quadruple in value. You can look at the charts, go back and look how much a 2013 panda is. It's tripled to quadrupled in value. In 2013 when you bought that panda, it was probably around spot price, but pandas appreciate over the years because there's a collector value on these coins. They appreciate over time, which is very beneficial. And also kookaburras, kookaburras have a mintage of around 300 to 500,000, so you can definitely use these coins to your advantage to make money. Now, there's different things you can do to try to assume or predict which coins will appreciate. Now, there's a difference between bullion coins and semi-numismatic coins. I like to say high premium silver. Coins like American Eagles and Maple Leafs, those are bullion coins. The design stays the same every year. They're massively produced with millions upon millions upon millions in circulation. But then there's coins like pandas that have a mintage of around 8 million every year. Kookaburras have a mintage of around 300 to 500,000 every year, and the design changes every single year. So it gives people more of a motivation to collect them because they want to collect every year, see what design comes out this year. How does it look, and that draws people's attention to want to collect them almost as a hobby, and that drives a collector value. Now, some of these coins you're paying more money, but that's what it's like you have to make a pro and cons list. Would you rather pay more money and not get as many ounces of silver, or would you rather spend less money and get more ounces? But when you pay more money and get the less ounces, those ounces are protected from spot price. So even if spot price stays around $15, they'll appreciate on top. On the other hand, you can buy a whole bunch of silver for cheap, but it's stuck at spot price's mercy. But that's just something you can think about. That's the different directions you want to go. But that's also the beauty of silver, is that there's so many directions you can go. When you see people talk about silver, they only talk about American Eagles, and they talk about how if you bought American Eagles 5 years ago, you've lost money or they're still the same price, but they're not mentioning these other directions you can go. It's like people are trying to hide this knowledge from us. The government's trying to hide this knowledge from us, and they're trying to make it seem like the only way to make money is like stocks nowadays or Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's a scam, or silver's a scam. And you see Merrill Lynch manipulating the silver market for trillions of dollars, silver and gold markets for the ETFs, trillions of dollars, setting false buy and sell orders, tricking people to think that people are buying up all this silver on these exchanges. And it's ridiculous. And I really want people to know the truth about silver, and I really want people to know this hidden value, the intrinsic value that it really has. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to smash that like button if you thought it was educational or entertaining. And if you did, stay tuned for more content. Check out my main channel, Silver Slayer. I post videos daily on there as well. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.